If you've been hacked, or even think you have, the law requires you to let everyone who may have been affected know. It doesn't mean your insurance company will pay for it. As a matter of fact, if you can't prove it, they probably won't. This video will lay out what you need to do to make sure your last resort isn't closing your business. Welcome to the eTrepid Security and Compliance Series. I am Tom Blanford, President and CEO of eTrepid, providing complete managed IT services centered on cybersecurity, cloud computing, machine learning, and AI, as well as unified communication. Please take a second to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell. You might think your last resort is a good backup. Well, more often than not, good backups are hard to come by and even harder to recover from for most SMBs I meet. Do you test your backups? Have you ever tried to recover from one? That's a topic for another day. Most SMBs do not have the proper systems in place to ensure recovery is possible and rarely can produce the evidence required by cyber insurance carriers to pay a claim. Gotcha number one. Get the word out, it's the law. Most states have breach notification laws, and the clock starts ticking when the law says to begin. Make sure you know your jurisdiction's breach notification laws. Many require you to file a police report within as little as 72 hours. Most, if not all, require you to notify your customers, include public notices soon after the breach. Know the law. After all, ignorance of the law is no excuse. Gotcha number two, were you breached? This is most likely what will make or break your insurance claim. There are two types of breaches, cybersecurity breach and data breach. Which type will your insurance carrier cover? A cybersecurity breach means you've got a hacker in the house, but they didn't steal anything. Maybe they just held your data ransom. A data breach means they stole information, and theft just might get your claim paid. Gotcha number three, just the facts, man. Your insurance carrier will require you to prove data left the house. If you can't, they might not pay. Pretty simple. They will dial up a list of forensics IT firms and pay them to determine what type of breach, if any, occurred. And if your system is not set up properly, they won't determine if data left the house, and your claim may get denied. Gotcha number four. Erring on the side of caution. Remember gotcha number one? Well, the law sees things a bit differently. Even if you can't prove a data breach occurred, the law assumes it did. They like to err on the side of caution. And just because the law requires you to broadcast a breach you cannot confirm to the world doesn't mean your insurance company has to pay for it. Your carrier likes to err on the other side of caution, the one that has them not paying your claim. With the cost of Bitcoin running around $50K these days, most SMBs will require at least $1 million, if not $2 million, in cyber liability insurance for proper protection. Make sure you ask your carrier exactly what evidence they will need to pay your claim. Then find a reputable IT firm to ensure you have the systems in place to not only reduce the likelihood you'll need insurance, but provide that evidence so your last resort won't be closing your doors. If you found this information meaningful, then leave a comment below and hit the subscribe button. We've also popped a few links to more of our videos. Thank you for watching.